On the evening of November 2nd, 1988, the Internet was a quiet place. It wasn't the global network of billions we know today. It was a small, exclusive club of universities, government labs, and military bases, about 60,000 computers in total, connected by trust and open doors. But at 8:30 p.m., something changed. Across the United States, system administrators at MIT, Berkeley, and the Pentagon noticed their machines slowing down. Then they froze completely. When they rebooted them, the computers would run fine for a few minutes, then grind to a halt again. Panic spread through the network. Emails were failing. Connections were dropping. It looked like a coordinated attack on the entire digital infrastructure of the United States. It wasn't a foreign superpower. It was 99 lines of code written by a 23-year-old graduate student named Robert Tappan Morris. He hadn't intended to destroy the Internet. He just wanted to measure it. But a simple coding error in his logic turned his harmless experiment into the first digital plague in history. This is the story of the Morris worm, the moment the Internet lost its innocence. Robert Morris was a student at Cornell University and, ironically, the son of a high-ranking NSA cryptographer. He wanted to write a program that would map the size of the Internet. To do this, he needed a program that could travel. He wrote a script designed to log into a computer, signal back, "I am here," and then copy itself to the next machine. It was built to be stealthy. It used known backdoors in the Unix operating system to slip in unnoticed. But Morris faced a problem. If his worm landed on a computer that was already infected, he didn't want it to copy itself again. That would waste memory. So he told the worm, "Check if you are already here. If yes, shut down." But then he thought, what if an admin sets up a fake worm signal to trick me? So he added a safeguard. He told the code, even if you see another copy of yourself, replicate anyway 1 out of every 7 times. That 14% chance was the mistake that broke the world. Morris underestimated the speed of the network. The worm spread explosively. It didn't just infect computers once, it infected them twice, then 10 times, then 100 times. Each copy of the worm fought for processor power. Within hours, thousands of machines at the most secure institutions in America were bogged down by hundreds of rogue processes, all screaming for resources. The Internet didn't just slow down, it suffocated. At MIT, administrators had to physically pull the Internet cables from the wall to stop the infection. NASA's Ames Research Center went dark. The Pentagon disconnected its logistics network. For the first time in history, the digital world was under siege, and nobody knew how to fight it because they had never seen a worm before. Morris realized his mistake almost immediately. He tried to send an anonymous message to the network administrators, telling them how to kill the worm. But in a cruel twist of irony, the network was so clogged by his own creation that his apology message couldn't get through. It took days to clean up the mess. The cost of the damage was estimated between $100,000 and $10 million. Robert Morris became the first person ever convicted under the new Computer Fraud and Abuse Act. He didn't go to prison, but his legacy was sealed. The Morris worm changed everything. Before 1988, the Internet was built on trust. Security was an afterthought. After 1988, the walls went up. Firewalls, passwords, and encryption became mandatory. The worm proved that in a connected world, a single mistake by one programmer can bring down the entire system. It showed us that the very connectivity that makes the Internet powerful is also what makes it fragile. Today, we face botnets and ransomware that are the direct descendants of Morris's experiment. But unlike his accidental plague, these new worms are designed to kill. Subscribe to the Silicon Archives. The compilation continues.